Okay, hey guys, here for another week one battle. This week we got Andy Rue versus Lizader. Let's bring one of them up here. I think I'm gonna bring up Andy Rue first. And with me I have Cryo. I'm Greg. This is Cryo.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so we have Andy Rue up here now. Any thoughts going into your first match?
I guess a big thing is the typing advantage in my team against Lizader's. I have a lot of ice and rock type pressure, and he's got a good amount of bug, fire, and flying types. So I think at just the in building, I have an advantage. So really, I'm hoping I can also keep my gameplay at that same level.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
we
okay.
won't hold you too long. Or do you have anything you want to ask from Cryo?
All right. Sure. Is there anything you're worried about in this matchup here?
Well, in some testing, I did figure out a big issue is if he has a max special attack Mystic Water Polytoad. And
All right.
it's very difficult for my team to handle.
Okay. All
We've
right.
done a lot of prep going into this, I see.
Yes, I have a good friend who helps me out.
Okay. Well, best of luck to you, Andy Rue. We will be moving you back to the audience, and we will be bringing up Lizader Gator or Serena in their display.
Hello.
Okay. Hey, Lizader. What's it called? How you feeling going into week one right now? Any early thoughts for your first match?
Very excited, a little worried because I want to make good first impressions, but I think I cooked up something interesting. I'm really interested to see how it goes.
Any
Okay,
questions
okay.
from?
Let's see. I'll ask you. What's one thing you're worried about going into this matchup?
Generally with PGC, I'm less experienced, and so I don't know like what I'm going up against as far as like my opponent's experience with VGC, like as opposed to mine. But overall, I'm optimistic. I feel like I should be able to do good, even if it's like a kind of my first foray into like something more serious.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Well, that's great to hear. Well, let's get those nerves out the way and let's get to the first battle. We'll be moving you back to the audience. They can both now join the double battle. Okay. Now we just need the Zader to get in there.
It's probably figuring it out.
Did say he was new, so let's see if that has a factor to play in this.
We shall see.
Now the
Alright.
battle commences.
Let's see. Who you taking bets on? Who do you think might
if
take the first round?
If I had to take bets, ooh, look at that. So we have
Both
Talonflame,
very
Mammoth
interesting
Swine,
comps.
Rotom, Lamora, Halucha, and Luxray. That's interesting. Because he has Intimidate Mons for Luxray. Then he had on the other, I think.
Got another Glamora,
Mhm.
Incineroar, Aerodactyl, Aggron, and Politoed and Ariados. This is going to be very interesting to
He
see.
does bring the area dust. That's interesting. They
Very
both had very interesting. Like I was thinking maybe Andy Rue might bring the Emolga that he has in the back. Maybe
I feel like there might be some Halucha shenanigans.
There could easily. I mean, look at that Mammoth Swine. I definitely know it learns Fissure. Like it learns it. Now,
And
does he
Sheer
bring
Cold,
it?
I think too.
And yeah, probably also get Sheer Cold as well. So he could have a double one-shot comp here.
We shall see.
Okay, let's see. Game one. And if I had to go for bets, I'd say that Lizader has a stronger lead. Lizator has a stronger team, sorry.
He definitely stronger team and stronger lead, starting with that Aerodactyl Incineroar versus the Luxray Rotom.
We see the
Well-
Intimidates pop on both sides.
Yep. Rotom's gonna be scary for Lizator here. Question is he gonna deal with that or the Luxray first?
Let's see. Question is, does he go for a Tailwind? Does he think that his Aerodactyl can survive a possible T-Bolt or Volt Switch from Rotom?
I think I'm predicting a Fake Out into the Rotom and a Tailwind from Lizator. What we're gonna see here, probably,
Or a
I
Wild
have to
Charge into
say
it?
something into the Aerodactyl.
See? Mega Aerodactyl.
It's going to
I
Mega
forgot
Evolve
about
that Aerodactyl.
With Fake Out pressure, that could be really good for him. There's
Volt
no
Switch
Fake
gets
Out.
off.
There's no Fake Out from his Incineroar. Not for an attack.
No Fake Out. That's interesting.
Possibly a Parting Shot,
Possibly.
but to not protect on that turn. It's very risky.
The question is, what is Andy Rue going to bring in? Mamoswine.
Let's bring the
Is he
Mammoth.
predicting a Rock Slide?
Tailwind's in.
Tailwind comes up.
This one is humongous.
Stomping Tantrum from Incineroar.
Well, that wouldn't have hit.
Wild
the
Charge. That will
Rotom.
take down Aerodactyl.
Wait, Cry, I don't know if you caught that, but if he would have used Stomping Tantrum into the Rotom, it would have
That
not done
Rotom would have.
anything because of
Yeah.
Levitate. Again, Lizator is newer to VGC, so it is expected for him to make some
Some
beginner
mistake
mistake.
here and there. That Mega Aerodactyl does go down. Who will he bring in to replace it?
He does send up
Send out
Politoed.
Politoed.
Andy Rue mentioned being scared of max special attack Mystic Water Politoed in this matchup.
Who knows what this Politoad's running? Let's see. I'm thinking Politoad might go for something into a water attack into the Mamo, maybe.
But then can it survive? I mean, it is a
I think it
intimidated
could probably
Luxray.
survive.
But can it? But it. Ooh, he might go for a protect on the Luxray though to get an earthquake off on both. But who knows?
Maybe.
There's
I think
a lot
that
of
would be a good idea here.
Mamoswine.
Mamoswine's going to protect.
That's interesting. Muddy Water Politoed. How much does this do to?
Love
it
avoids it.
Oh no! And then
It's
it
still
goes
with
for
the
Flare
flare
Blitz
blast
and it's
into the
protect-
Mamoswine.
See a Thunder
And
Wave.
a free
Oh,
Thunder Wave off on Politoad.
It's gonna hurt. Going last now, most likely in the turn order.
This is not looking good for Lizator.
The question is, who's Lizator's fourth Pokemon? Can he take a switch here? But actually, anyone, unless it's Ariados here, they would be taking a super effective Earthquake.
Mm-hmm.
Lamora or Aggron. And he already uses Mega, so it's not Mega Aggron either. So he must... Ooh, this could get really bad.
This could.
You do not want to see a Thunder Wave into your most likely best attacker.
Switch out the Mamoswine back into the Rotom. Then with the close combat into
How much
Rotom.
does that do?
A decent amount.
He wanted to... Oh, Politoed paralyzes! And
Light Screen comes up from Luxray.
Oh.
This is not
Dude.
looking good for Lizator.
I don't think in the entire time I've been playing Pokemon recently, I've caught a Paralyze.
Yeah.
That's so unlucky from Lizator.
I don't know here. I feel... I don't know what's he gonna do here. I feel if he wants to keep using Incineroar as an attacker right now, a Stomping Tantrum into that Luxray would be pretty good. Politoad's just a sitting duck at this point.
The question is he going to use Stomping Tantrum back into the Rotom again without knowing? Because he never got to see that it had Levitate.
He did not. That Electro Web taking down
And
their
he
speed.
does,
Stomping
but he
Tantrum
uses it into
the
Luxray.
Luxray! Doing about half health. Citrus Berry being procced.
Charge into the Incineroar doesn't kill, but it does good damage.
Wow.
It takes recoil. Politoed uses the Ice Beam into
Ice Beam.
Oh, but
Not
that's
going to
not
do
a
that
lot of
much.
damage.
Incineroar's in a really bad spot here. He could probably die from any attack.
It's looking
Politoad.
like Politoed might actually be a special defensive Politoed instead of a special attacking, being that the
Maybe.
Ice Beam did so little, which could be really bad for him in the long run.
Shall see the Luxray going with the Protect. What is Rotom going to do? Another Electro Web. Taking that speed down, killing the Incineroar. Politoed down to 61 health.
See who they bring in, or he uses Ice Beam and goes into the Luxray, protects it. Now who's the last mon?
I think
Is
he might be trying to
disableable.
go for a freeze. Glamora
Comet?
comes out.
Glamour's out. But with the light screen, I'm pretty sure still up, yeah. I don't know how effective this can be. And then water boosted Hydro Pump, if he has Hydro Pump, would kill Glamora.
We shall see. I'm very intrigued to see what this Glamora is going to do.
Politoed protects, Rotom Electro Webs. Glamora lowering its speed. Crit!
Critical hit. Energy Ball.
That will kill. Oh, it doesn't
It does
kill
not
Rotom!
kill!
Oh, it's just up and up.
And the Thunder Wave. Both of Lizator's last two Pokemon are paralyzed.
Now it's a game of luck. He could just lose no matter what he does.
The rain has stopped, but
There's
Andy
something
Rue still has 4 Mons. This is not looking good for Lizator.
It's just not looking good. It doesn't seem there's a way back into the game for Lizator. He still will have to deal with that Mamoswine and the Pokemon that Andy Rue has in the back because we don't even know all 4 Pokemon yet.
That's true.
The comeback might
Another
be
Electro Web comes
insurmountable.
out. That's going to kill the Politoed.
Does kill
Puts
Politoed,
Glamora down to 58 health.
which means I think Luxray will be going first.
It definitely will. With that second
And that's a wild charge.
down.
And that's
Killing
the
the
game.
Glamora. That's game.
Game 1.
A very interesting game 1. Looks like Lizator has a lot of interesting, not straightforward strategies, you know, with the attacking Incineroar over a more support Incineroar.
I mean, it seems like the biggest thing that's going on here is just a difference of preparation. We heard from Andrew that he was prepping for a long time going into this game. And Lizator is a new player, so when you have a Master Ball tier going against someone who's newer to the game, it could result in a matchup like this. But I don't think it's right to count Lizator out yet.
No,
Still
not yet.
much more Pokemon to play.
Mm-hmm.
Going into game 2. That Rotom worked to be very oppressive in that matchup.
All right.
Now, what will we see here from Lizator? Actually, what will we see here from Andy Rue? He could always bring in Talonflame
good
to try to get
question.
speed control.
That last lead from Lizator didn't go too well. Question is he going to switch it up or stick with the same thing, hoping Andy Rue switches it up in favor for him?
I mean, we do see Halucha and Mamoswine, and he did not. And maybe he did bring Halucha last game though. We'll never.
might
We'll have to
have.
ask him. We'll have to ask him at the end.
Yeah. Aggron Incineroar this time from
Does switch it.
Lazader. Talonflame
Talonflame
Mamoswine from
Mamoswine.
Andyroo. Andyroo looking for that speed, or speed in the beginning. Aggron might be in a tough spot here.
It really does not want to have to eat an Earthquake this early on.
Neither does that Incineroar.
Yeah, Mamoswine's really well placed right now. It will Mega
Going to
Evolve
Mega
first.
Evolve it.
Most likely Aerodactyl did not come to this matchup. Upper hand Talonflame, but he does not go for Fake Out again.
Ooh.
Mamoswine uses Earthquake, doesn't hit Talon, and kills
Incineroar
the
goes down.
Incineroar.
Does just a little bit to that Aggron.
Praise the Incineroar.
Wow.
You hate to see it if you're Lazader. Aggron
Puts
will
up
get
the
an
iron
defense.
defense. Starting to stack it up for those body presses.
I mean, a Mamoswine that can use an Earthquake, and for Aggron to take so little damage and kill the Incineroar, it's not looking good.
Lamora is going to be his third Pokemon.
Well, actually, let's see. We know it's upper hand on the Talonflame. We haven't seen Tailwind yet. He didn't take any damage, so he still has Gale Wings to get it up. But will he be risking a KO from the Glamora onto him?
Talonflame is going to protect.
Gem goes into the Talonflame. Another Earthquake.
Mamoswine's going to Earthquake.
There's no air balloon in this, so Glamora will be eating the damage, and it lives at 1.
With?
Was that a
Is that
natural
Focus
one?
Dash?
With
No,
Focus
it's Focus
Dash.
Dash. That Aggron's still taking next to nothing for damage. Body pressing into the Mamoswine.
Kills
Oh, calling
Mamoswine!
it! Wow.
It might be able to flip back into his favor, into Lazader's favor.
Currently, it's now 3 Mons against 3 Mons. That Glamora is really low. Probably not going to live for long, especially since it's not the fastest.
Question is, who does he bring? Halucha comes out. Another physical attacker. Aggron is not really scared of these physical attackers here.
No, not at all.
Question is, can it kill a Halucha with a... Ooh, will Halucha Mega Evolve to see no guard? Which means it'll...
But who would he have to give no guard to?
Well, he could just be trying to go for a high jump kick if he has it for the max amount of damage.
That is true.
He does go for
He
it.
does Mega.
Talonflame gets up its tail when it's still max HP, so Gale Wings is going. Rock Slide!
Rock Slide.
It's going for a flinch here. Toxic Debris. Ground. Flinch!
Aggron
He
did
gets
flinch.
it! He gets it! That's cheeky. Politoed's in.
Politoed is the last Pokemon from Lazader. Bringing up that Drizzle.
Could be big for him. If Talonflame had Flare Blitz, it will not be able to do it much damage at all, if any damage, to this Aggron now in the rain.
Mm-hmm.
Goes for
Brave
a Brave
Bird.
Bird, most likely into Politoed. Not doing much. and breaking his Gale Wings. TC into the doubles the Polytoad. Oh, killing the
Wow.
Polytoad.
It's just Aggron.
Everyone's trying another Iron defense.
We've seen that defense even more. I feel as though Andy Ru's got to have a special attacker in the back to really do much to this Aggron. It's not going to budge.
A Brave Bird that's resisted. It does 5. I think I didn't see it exactly. Was that 4 damage?
It was next to
It
nothing.
was nothing. Okay,
Close
close
combat.
Next to nothing. Will the question is, can Aggron just kill his Mons by hitting a body press on them? Heavy slam instead.
Heavy slam.
It won't be resisted. It will kill the Halucha.
Going the Halucha.
Every Pokemon gets slipped for like 1 turn. Road special attacker in the back. Okay, this is big.
This
was always going to be the only way to kill him.
The question is,
with Tailwind up, they're both going to be able to attack first. We saw how little that first attack. Oh, Hydro Pump goes
Hydro
out.
Pump.
Killing
it
the Aggron.
killed.
That's the game. That's game 2, and that is the series wrapped up for Andy Rue. Zader staged a late comeback at the end there.
There's a really close game 2 there. Unfortunate loss.
Rotom was just too strong. Had Rotom, it being in the rain as well, it probably boosted the power. Just
the water boosted Hydro Pump.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunate.
Okay, well, we will be. That is the game. We will be bringing the players in for a post-game interview. We're gonna start with Lizader. I'll let you ask the first question.
All right.
Hey, Lizader.
Welcome back up, Lizader. So, didn't seem to go exactly as you planned. What was the strategy with that Incineroar there? If you don't mind me asking.
So I wanted to go for a really offensive Incineroar and see if I could do anything to throw it off. But before I could even really use that as a proper strategy, everything kind of got derailed. Game 1 definitely did not go how I planned at the beginning, and because it kind of got thrown off, I felt like I wasn't able to build any of the strategy that I had in mind, and so it kind of cost me the game.
Is there anything you're planning on changing, like mindset or play style going into next week?
I think I just need to take a little more time to not jump the gun on certain moves. I feel like I need to try to be a little more deliberate with thinking ahead of what my opponent might try to do to counter and read my actions, instead of me just solely trying to counteract whatever they have to throw at me. Also, I just wanted to throw out there for game 2, I had Ariados and I chose not to bring him along with me, and he was supposed to be my perfect Halucha counter, but I wasn't able to use it because I made the poor call to not bring it with me game 2, so I didn't really get to put it into practice.
Yeah, that's the hardest part. Sometimes you can have everything ready, but if you just can't pull the trigger on bringing them at the end, it can go bad. But overall, Lizader, still a great performance. You're going against someone who prepped a lot he was telling us a bunch of the prep he had going into this. It was always going to be a tough matchup, and I feel like you still played it well.
Well, thank you.
And with that, I wish you luck on the next week. I'll be moving him into the audience, and I will be bringing up Andy Rue.
Hello?
Okay. Hi, Andy Rue.
Hello.
How'd you feel about that game, Andy Rue?
Well,
both games, I guess, because the series is over.
There's a lot of points where I'm crossing my fingers that I just see a good thing on my screen, and for the most part that worked. At the very end, You can probably imagine I was hoping that Hydro Pump did not miss there.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
lose the game as soon as that misses. Um, I want to start with game 2. I had thought that Aggron would be brought in the second game. For some reason, I thought that it wouldn't be brought game 1. I had a feeling, and I was correct on not bringing Actually, I did bring Haluch to the game, I just never brought it out. But game 2, when I saw the Aggron, I said I needed to figure out a way to get it back out. However, the issue was I could have gotten entrainment and then Fisher into the Aggron, and I would have been fine. However, I forgot, or not forgot, but I didn't get to figure out if the Glamora had Choice Scarf in the first game. I was playing some moves a little differently than I normally would, which is the reason why I started using Electro Web in game 1. I felt I wanted to figure out if that Glamora had a Choice Scarf, and when I slowed it down, I was like, okay, if it outspeeds me, it has a Choice Scarf. If it doesn't, then it has something else like a Focus Sash. It outsped my Luxray regardless of the speed drop, and that's when I just made the decision that was a Choice Scarf. So had I thought otherwise, I could have dealt with the Aggron much earlier. Which it's sad I never got to click the Fisher move, but that is okay. Overall, I'm very happy with Luxray. Luxray performed very, very well, and I'm happy about the fact that I decided to bring him. He was great utility. Speed control against the Aerodactyl is very hard to do with Talonflame, as it just dies to a Rock Slide. So I wanted to try and play in a way where Luxray can kind of save the day. But overall, Lazater, he's a strong player. A lot of very good decisions he made on his team game-wise. Fooled me by not ever clicking Fake Out on the Incineroar. I never...
We learned he
expected
didn't
that.
have Fake Out. He didn't have Fake Out on his Incineroar.
Really?
He went with
Mhm.
more of a aggressive, like, attacker Incineroar.
It's just you dismantled his strategy before he can get it to work. Before he can get it out.
Got you. I will say I was pretty scared of the Ariados, but I thankfully never got to see it.
Yeah, he planned on bringing it for game 2. He just couldn't pull the trigger though.
Yeah, I see. Well, that was
Any questions?
that was definitely
Any
a fun
questions
game.
for him, Cryo?
Not that I can think of.
Yeah. Oh, I actually thought of something. What was your reaction when that Brave Bird did like 5%?
Oh, it did 2%.
Oh, it did. Okay. Okay. He counted. We didn't see it in time. We just saw it did
When
nothing.
I didn't click Brave Bird on one of the turns. The turn I did Tailwind was me saving a turn on my Focus Sash, because I didn't want to body press to just one shot, just in case.
Mhm.
But the Brave Bird was, I was only clicking the move so I could get it in Hydro Pump range. The only reason.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
I honestly thought it was gonna do 1%.
Oh. Well, overall, you played that very well. It's a well-deserved win, and I wish you luck on your next week. I'll be moving it to the audience. Thank you all for joining us for this match of week 1. It was fun. Bye, guys.